Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle Ether and welcome to my channel, Awake the Wisdom Within. So, y'all just woke up because I had this vision. This was an open vision. Um so I don't have open visions. I don't have open visions a lot. But occasionally I do. I just woke up, and it's usually something like that when I have an open vision. Like I usually just wake up or on my way to sleep or something like that. But I just usually have to be real still. I can't be just wide awake. Yeah, I can be, but it really has to be like in a meditative state. Anyways, where I saw what's gonna happen after, or what they're going to try to do next. So yeah, they keep trying to kill, a bunch of people off this earth and stuff like that. And you guys, please believe when they bring this stuff out, um, it's them just trying to depopulate or just trying to get their way in some type of way, just trying to be greedy. It's almost always about them and not us. Of course, they just don't care about us. I just want y'all to know that. And now let me tell you guys what I don't do. I never in my life made predictions. I hear them, I see them, but I don't make them, and I especially don't put them out there. But in this case, I just want people to be prepared. And I know, when it comes to this channel, it's probably like a couple of people who just watched the video, who just watched this particular video. But so for all those who believe in me and believe in this channel, at least you can be prepared, because ain't everybody gonna believe stuff like this. And so yeah, I see people on YouTube who make predictions by way of astrology and different things like that, but I just don't. But I'm gonna tell y'all this for the followers of this channel, because like I said, most people don't even believe in stuff like this. What I saw next coming was an earthquake. So they're gonna try to fool the people again. They're gonna try to put an earthquake in places that don't usually have earthquakes. I saw one actually coming here. And I've been used to Texas, and like a really bad one. So you guys watch out for these man-made natural, so-called, natural disasters. But a lot of this stuff is man-made, just like the whole COVID-19 situation. Now if you ask me, I don't think coronavirus, I know coronavirus is an actual thing, but the coronavirus is not outside right now. It's not killing people off. It's just not strong enough for that. Okay. They're killing people. So I've said this over and over again on my channel, so you guys know how I feel about that. If you say, yeah, I know someone who died from COVID-19, what you know is what they've told you. The only thing they know is when they get sick, they assume that it's something going around called coronavirus. So people go to the doctor, and the doctors tell them that they have coronavirus. They then believe them, and then they inject them with poison or give them some type of poisonous medicine that kills them. And then they feel like, oh, when you have the coronavirus, it's horrible. No, they then make you sick, sicker than what you already have been. That's what's happening to people. They wanted to disguise this whole 5G radiation when they know the 5G radiation is the thing that's really making people sick, and we don't even have enough of 5G right now to really just make people sick like they do in China. But hey, they had to come up with something. And like I told people in one of my videos, it's all about the population, and not just that. They're just greedy, and they just want their way when it comes to whatever. So I just want people to get prepared by however people get prepared when it comes to earthquakes. I don't know. But um if you're at least if you're a believer in this channel, then you can ride with me and feel my spirit and just know that you can know that I'm right just by following me in the spirit. And also, I just really highly doubt that I'm the only one that's been shown this vision. So, yeah, and it's going to be a lot of people, you guys, who believe it. Like, oh yeah, earthquakes do happen, and even though it's never happened in my neck of the woods ever, ever, ever since creation. I believe that it's going to happen, and they do stupid stuff like that, and people just believe them. Like it's hot out, outside, hot enough outside right now for the coronavirus to just not exist anymore, but people just believe them. I was waking my baby up, so like I told you, it's very early right now. Anyways, what's the next thing I was about to say? Um. Okay, so years ago, I had this dream years ago where I'm going to tell y'all two dreams I had. I mean, oh my gosh, it was so long ago. I think I was still in my 20s when I had this dream where um I was even living at my mother's house where these people were coming by in these white suits, and they had um like suits that you will wear, like the astronaut looking suits that they put on people when they're trying to protect themselves from things like the coronavirus and things like that. What do you call those suits, y'all? But yeah, they had those on, and they were basically uh like yanking people up out of their houses and forcing them to get vaccinated. And at that time, I don't even think I quite knew what a vaccine was, and it had this lime green substance in it that they basically made. That's just all I knew, because this was a dream, it's a vision. Um, this was a closed one, so it was like a dream. So, and I remember they grabbed me. And I was like, y'all ain't finna put that stuff in me. I don't know what was in that. But they had me and they grabbed me. And I remember starting to pray, and they was trying to put this stuff in me. And like I was fighting so hard. This was a grown man. But I was fighting so hard. Like they couldn't put the stuff in me. But I ended up waking up. And I didn't know what that meant. And so people say now they're gonna start one day forcing vaccines on people. And when I had that dream, I know what that dream is saying now, because I do believe that they are gonna try to start forcing people to vaccinate, and then we supposed to be in America, the land of the free. Yeah, whatever. Then they making people put on masks, talking about mandatory masks and all, and mess like that, and doing a bunch of stupid stuff. But this is supposed to be America, huh? All this stuff is unconstitutional. It's just stupid. But I want you guys to watch out for that also. I had this other dream where this was years ago. And I remember this was before 2014. I can tell you that, like way before then, simply because I was walking to my mother's job, or at least the place where she used to work at. And when I saw my mama, she was still looking pretty much the same. She looked really good, but I could tell she had aged. She had longer hair, and it was gray. So, and my mama recently told me that she wanted to stop. She dyed her hair so much, you know. So she recently told me that she was going to start just letting it gray. She told me that maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I love gray hair, y'all. I love gray hair. But anyways, in this vision, so I knew that I was in the future. I knew I was in the future. And like I had people were so sick for no reason. I don't know what was wrong with these people, but I knew that they had been sick for no reason. Something made these people sick, and it was the norm. They were just laying all inside the malls, you know, because my mama, she used to work in the mall. Like, they were just laying there. And I was just like, man, what's wrong with these people? But I just knew something wasn't making them sick, had made them sick, you know. And I know that there was a prediction. I know that there's something to come, you guys. So what I saw this morning in the open vision that I had this morning, I saw like they're gonna start doing something to these homeless people. Like, if you guys notice homeless people like I do, because I have some homeless friends, you know, they're usually the same ones are usually on the same block, okay? So so since they don't care about them at all, they never have, you know, they're gonna start doing something. I don't even know what that's gonna be, and you're just gonna start seeing a bunch of homeless people just laying on the streets, just really sick and dying. You know, just looking bad. I mean, worse than what they usually would look for some of them, because you know, um, boom, my bad. So, um. So yeah, there and when I get more information from Yahweh, I will tell y'all. So I saw that too this morning, that they're gonna start just doing they're gonna start. So y'all, so I knew that that vision with the homeless people, they're gonna start giving them something. They're probably gonna put in their food or something. That's the easiest way to get them. So and they're just gonna start dropping dead. You're gonna just see a bunch of people just dead on the streets and stuff like that. It's gonna be like a lot of homeless people. That's what it's gonna be. And like the people that they're saying that are just dropping dead now, you know, they're gonna keep killing people off, and we're gonna see a lot more of them. Like, we're gonna start seeing it. That's the thing. And they're gonna tell people that it's from whatever, but just know that y'all know, if you on this channel, you gonna know that it's not, y'all. So when I had, okay, my phone cut off because I had an Amber Alert. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but it was an Amber Alert. So anyways, be alert. When you guys start seeing 1111s and you start seeing a lot of ones, it's going to tell you guys to be alert, because it's when this one way you can look at ones. And I know people look at ones as new beginnings, and or like 1111, a portal for manifestation. But nowadays, when you start seeing it, y'all, it's gonna be telling you to look away. I mean, to be awake and to be more alert. Okay, so when I had that open vision about the homeless people this morning, I knew that it went along with the vision that I had. No, that was an actual dream that I had years ago about when I went to go see my mama, and the people were in there just sick. They were just sick, and they were just hurt some type of way, injured and stuff, you guys. And I have another dream. I don't know when I'm gonna tell that that I had, but anyways, but I'm telling y'all now, it's another dream that I had. And I'm not gonna tell that on this one. I don't think I need to, but of certain things that's gonna happen in the future. They're gonna really start controlling the way people just I just say this. They're gonna really start controlling where people go, they're gonna change up the map. They already did that, you know. We think we live in one place, but we're not. That's another story, time for another video. So they're really gonna start changing up, just really restricting the way people drive and where they're going. Okay. So, anyways, I asked my mother in that vision, "What year is this?" And I thought she said 2014. It only occurred to me today that she could have said 2040, because I knew for a fact, y'all, that I was in the future. So I had this dream before 2014, but 2014 wasn't that far off. I probably had this dream like 2000, I don't know, 8, 9, something like that. But it wasn't too far off, so it kind of freaked me out. But I knew she had to be much older than that in my dream. You know, she had to be more than just like um 10 years older or something like that, you know? So it just occurred to me this morning, like, hold on, did she say 2040? No, I just thought about that this morning. So yeah, just want to tell those who will listen, just, so you can watch out. And let me think, you guys, if I have anything else to add to that. Okay, y'all, I remember what I wanted to say now. So, yeah, just to sum this up, that, yeah, the very next thing I feel like they're gonna try to do is do this, stupid earthquake or whatever. But, so however people prepare themselves for earthquakes, like, do that. But, start Googling that stuff. And yeah, if y'all did know, they do mess with storms. They give us hurricanes and tornadoes and things like that. If people don't know, yeah, they try to play. We all know that they try to play Yahweh all the time. They try to play God. Okay, so yeah, and yeah. Without all that being said, we don't have to roll over and just let this stuff happen. If you guys understand how powerful we are, because we are all gods and goddesses, like, I can't stress this enough, all we have to do is set our intentions for a better world, a better place. Warnings come before destruction, and it don't take that many of us, because we are so powerful. We sit around here and talk about these Oshuns and these Yimias, and we have those same powers in us, Shangos. And if we all come together, this is what they are afraid of, y'all. We will be so powerful. We can stop this stuff. I have a friend that always talk about getting prepared, because the world's going to be so bad. I don't like that, simply because I know, why do we prepare for the worst, when I know that we have the power to change this stuff. Like, I don't know if people realize that. Like, we really do. Do y'all know that? Do you know how powerful you are? Now, honestly, one person can't do it together. So, yeah, I want to get prepared. I'm going to start looking up, what to do for this earthquake, because I think that is something that we're going to have to be prepared for. But with that being said, I feel like we can even stop that. Are y'all praying? Do y'all forget? I mean, the people who know how to pray and believe in it, don't forget. Pray. Tell the universe, like, that's what, like, we believe in a creator that is much more stronger than the Illuminati. Okay? These angels that we have with us are so much stronger than any demon, period. We can change the whole world, but I think people just start to feel like, oh my gosh, they're controlling us, and we're just gonna let it. Can't even walk in Target the same anymore. I mean, look at yesterday. They had us sitting outside because they don't want but so many people in there trying to protect people from this made up fake disease. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we are very powerful people. It reminds me of the airbender when Aang walked in with the earth sign, not the earth signs, but the earthbenders. And he was like, earthbenders, what are y'all doing? You are powerful people. If you don't get up and fight this fire tribe, yeah, the fire looks intimidating, but if you don't get up and fight them, you got fire, you got power right there underneath your feet, is what he was telling them. This is what this time is reminding me of. Like, you guys, I just want to shout outside sometime and be like, "Ang, like, what are you guys doing? Why are you just complying to these people? You are powerful people. No mess, no business. Man, you need us." And I be want to shout sometimes to the people, like, what are you guys doing like Aang did? Do you know how powerful you are? We are powerful people. And that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.